Hi everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. It's almost spooky season. If you can tell, I've dyed my hair to be for spooky season. Few updates. We got more of this stuff up for my streaming. We got Mr. Skelly over here. You just can't see his head. We also had a trick or treat neon light. Um, which I can show you guys. It's just too damn bright when I stream on Twitch. So it's up here. It actually gives me really good lighting though. Oh, hang on. And there we go. It's back up there. I also have my cookbooks finally back. That I do plan on doing my cooking streams for. I got my World of Warcraft 1 and 2 cookbooks. Can't wait for that. Brewfest is coming up in World of Warcraft, so like I was hoping our cooker would come in by the time we get to that, but it's looking like it's not. I might get my cooker um closer to the end of Brewfest. I'm not quite sure, but I do plan on doing the cooking streams. My wife also got her Dragon Age books, so she was able to go and look at that, and she found some recipes on there. So I'll probably be cooking or trying to cook some of the Dragon Age kind of stuff that's in the recipes. Some of the things that these recipes call for, they don't have over here in Scotland, but I will improvise the best to my ability for that. Um, I figured since Pride was a few months ago, showing you guys some of the artwork we got from there. Some of this did proceeds to Palestine, and so we did that. I wanted to show this to you guys as well to just celebrate it a little bit longer. So we got that kind of thing. We also got frogs. We got a free Palestine, which will be hanging up somewhere. I just don't have the frames for these yet. These are all made by creators, and we absolutely love them. One of my favorite ones was this one. They had a trans one, but it was sold out, so we got this one instead, and it's the ribcage. This will be getting hung up as well. But we also have a picture of the flags that was happening in Edinburgh at the time. So we're planning on putting those up and getting them into a frame and such. But we also got like this one as well that we're planning on framing and putting up. We don't know where in the house to put it up yet, but we're trying to think of it because we're still decorating the house. So, but with everything happening, another thing broke. So I was streaming Garten of Banban 7 on YouTube, which a lot of people were in, and I appreciate that. And if you like that kind of stuff, if you like indie horror games or just horror games in general, or just a variety of games, hit the subscribe button because I do hit it. I do go and hit those games up, and I'm slowly trying to stream more on YouTube. So there's the subscribe button, by the way. But I do stream a lot on Twitch, so just find me the Dantaloo on Twitch as well, and you can follow me there. I do stream like 3 or 4 times a week. Slowly integrating it into my YouTube as well, trying to anyway. But yeah, past that type of promotion for myself. When I was streaming Garten of Banban 7, the rage that I consumed in that was horrifying because, well, to me anyway, because I don't get raged very well unless you remember me playing Security Breach and I got stuck in Chica's minigame for 3 hours on stream and then 3 hours off of stream, and to the point I had to get a controller to play that game. Just for her voice box. Spoilers, by the way, if nobody's played that game. My hard drive that had all of my saves, all of my game stuff, crashed a week ago, or about 2 weeks now. And so I'm having to replay a lot of games, which kudos to me. If there's something I missed, I can just go replay it. So I most likely will be showing things on Twitch and replaying things here on YouTube in order to get my saves and stuff up. So we get to experience that all together again. I will be streaming Garten of Bannerman 7 at some point, but the rage I got from that was because you're at a chase scene and you have to jump on roofs. But when I'm jumping, it's either not letting me jump and it's just running me off of the roof, or I do jump and I hit the roof. I get to the edge of it and then it just makes you fall anyway. But then that's not just that. There's also the point that you get stuck in the window, depending on how you jump. You have to hit it a certain way, or you're going through the maze and all of a sudden the jester guy gets you out of nowhere. It is just like he could be far away from you, and then for some reason he gets you. So I've taken a break. I more than likely will have to play Garten of Bannerman 7 to get up to that. But when I do get to that point, I'm going to just start streaming it after that scene. If I can get past the running scene, is when I'll start streaming it, and then I'll let you guys know, like, hey, by the way, this is what happened, or pausing it and then starting the stream. I have no idea yet, but I've been taking a break off of that because it's gotten me a little angry. When I looked it up, a few people had the same issue, but then some people didn't have that issue, so I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm to be playing Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 today, but I'm gonna postpone that to tomorrow during the day, because I'm having to re-download everything. I forgot to download it, streamer things that you forget to do. A little bit of an update for my trans stuff. I got an appointment coming up, which I have talked about, and it's the 23rd of this month. And I'm a little nervous because this could mean a lot. This could be me saving money to where I don't have to get my tea from gendergp anymore, and I can just get it with the NHS. This also can mean that a lot of my anxiety will go down a little bit of me having to figure out paycheck of paying the £30 a month, which is not a big deal. But when you add that with the payment of me paying £57, 56 or £57 for the prescription just to be sent by SmartWay, on top of the £15 that I have to do refilling out a form every single time I need a refill, it adds up. So it gets costly, which, getting into being trans, it is expensive being a transgender person. I'm not going to lie about that. It is expensive financially, but it's also rewarding as well because I get to be me. I get to be the person I know I am and not somebody that is not me, I have been keeping up with Cosmeticare. I haven't gotten in touch with them yet, but I'm hoping to get a consultation here soon with them and figure out how much roughly it is for me. When I looked it up, it was anywhere between 8,000 to 10,000, but I don't technically know. I know my Ko-fi for me has I that I made was I have it up to the max being 10,000 just in case it is 10,000 for me. I have that up and I've been able to save up 650 so far from the Twitch uh payouts and some donations and me trying to put back some money after moving and everything breaking. So I've gotten a little bit saved up. I'm slowly trying to save some more up, but hence why I'm trying to stream and stuff to save up more and be able to vlog my journey with my top surgery and help people out as well. Um, Speaking of helping out more people, I am so glad I've been able to help out just a little bit of people, even if it's just one person. It makes me happy letting you know you're not alone in your fight with gendergp or the scares of it being financially worrisome. Um, it's it makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing for sure, because I know I am. For a long time, I hid the fact that I was trans because I was scared and I didn't know how to do it financially until I met my wife. And my wife knew I was trans before I even told her, but she never got on to me. She never coerced me to talk about it. She just waited. She waited until I brought it up, and the way I brought it up was like in my mind now is like the cheesiest way I've ever brought it up. And that was like, "Oh, hey, have you ever looked at your hands and they look like a guy's hands for like every now and then?" And then that's when she like pinged a light bulb threw up. Like she caught on very quickly. Uh but if it wasn't for her, I would not have the courage to open up about being trans. Um I wouldn't have the courage to have went to Bloom when I was in the States. I wouldn't have had the courage to cut my hair. I would have just continued hiding because I thought that was it. Because there was so much hate in the state that I lived in, and my family being who they were and still are. Uh, I don't know. It was a big, big jump. So if anybody's watching these and they're like scared, it's okay to be scared. We live in a very scary world. We do. But there are upsides to that. You get to be you. You get to be who you want to be. Go find that person that you want to be. Um my biggest reward of finding me was my kids accept me for being me. They accept me as dad. They see me as dad. They see me as a man, a trans man. They have not ever, and whenever they go out to their friends and they ask who I am, they're like, "Oh, that's dad. That's my dad." Um my wife as well, just that's my husband. We're trying to make everything okay with the cooker going down and um my hard drive breaking, me working and trying to save up for top surgery. It's a little stressful. It really is. But it's going to be rewarding because I won't have to wear this binder anymore. I won't have to wake up and immediately throw it back on or wanting to sleep with a binder, even though that can damage your body. Fair enough, I have not slept with the binder on, but it gets to points sometimes with my gender dysphoria and my body dysphoria where I want to wear the binder in the bed and I just want to sleep with it, but I know that can hurt you and it can harm you. So I understand if somebody's dealing with those because like there's times where I want to just claw my skin off. There's times where I just want to hide underneath the blankets and just stay in my room. There's times where it makes me angry and I get very disassociative and I don't socialize, um, or I just don't do anything at all. So it's a valid feeling. It's okay. Um, I'm kind of rambling here, and I'm sorry about that. It's been a little bit, but going back to my appointment, um, I will be trying to do a kind of like an on the go vlog. So my next vlog, which will be next week, uh, is gonna have more of me talking outside of my room. I'm gonna be trying to do a different type of vlog. So like it's going to be me on the train with my wife talking about it, or getting around to go do it, or um being outside the area and before and after and all of that. I won't be able to go sightsee much because I do have to go pick my kids up from school. So there's that. But I'm hoping it's good. Hoping it's a good thing because it will be very stress relief for me. Um, I will start streaming more. I was planning on it last week until my hard drive broke, but I haven't needed to refill my prescriptions. I have a phone number, so any of you that's getting, probably estrogen does this too. Any of you is getting testosterone or estrogen from gendergp and you're going through SmartWay, or electronic to your door delivery, you're going to get a piece of paper. So the 56 pounds from SmartWay was for 4 vials of testosterone for me. They can, apparently they can only send you 2 vials at a time. So I got this piece of paper. I don't know where it's at because I gotta ask for my other 2 now because I just did mine. Uh, they'll give you a number being like, hey, sorry, we can only send 2 vials at a time. So when you use your last one, please call us and we'll send out your other 2. So you won't have to pay right after 2 of them. You just get the other 2 with it after you call that number. But I don't know if estrogen does that either. I assume it should, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how it does with the gel because, like I said, I'm doing the injections. So there's that. I have not needed to buy needles because I still have my needles prescription quantity from America still. So I'm still good on needles. However, I have not been told how to get the needles from gendergp, so I'll probably have to buy them like off of Amazon or something like that, or a pharmacy or something like that. I haven't entirely known, but with if this appointment goes very well with the NHS on the 23rd, that should alleviate some of my questions as well. So there's that. If there's any questions that anybody wants me to ask, or try and find out, you can leave a comment down below. Like, that's totally fine. I'll try to help and research as much as I can. My top surgery, I don't think I've told anything in my vlog before, but I'm trying, and I'm going to try and get the double incision one, which is kind of hard for me to explain, so I'll have to do that on my next one. But it's the double incision. Thinking about the T, but I can't do that one because where my nipples are, the areola, whatever the word is I don't think it would work because they make a slit and then it's like they remove the area and then they just make it flat. But that wouldn't work because I don't want it to be big. I want it to be smaller. So that's something I'll have to figure out some more. But it's the double incision top surgery that I'm hoping to get. And as soon as I get hold of Cosmetic Care and talk to them and see how much it is and be great if I could do like a loan kind of thing and pay it off. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm still slowly trying to save up money for it. But maybe my next vlog or the vlog after that, I talk about the top surgeries. And while I do that, I'll show you how I used to do the binding when I was in school. Mind you, the second sports bra I had to take to school with me. So that was a thing. But this is just a quick little vlog update, you know? I rambled a lot. So, Monday is when I have my appointment. So, look forward to that one because that one should have more of an update with the NHS, I assume. I'm hoping. And I can give you guys like some good news about my tea journey here in Scotland. And I will definitely be asking them if I can go through them for like the papers for my top surgery. If not, and I have to like do some weird stuff to get them to send me papers to do the top surgery, I'll still deal with gendergp and I'll pay it. It's like £150 for like an hour and something to do the papers to get your top surgery. I'm not entirely sure. Their website's so confused, but I'll deal with that right after this NHS appointment. But yeah, that is it. So this one was a quick and short one. I hope everybody is okay. Hope everybody's well. And I'll see you guys another time. Tomorrow I will be streaming Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 on YouTube. Tonight on Twitch, the 20th September, I'll be doing Baby Blues Nightmare and Tavern Manager Simulator. That's really cool. But if you guys like that kind of stuff, like I said earlier in the video, hit the subscribe button, and I'll slowly be moving my VODs from Twitch over to YouTube as well for people if they don't have a Twitch account. So, without further ado, I will see you guys later, and please have a great day, guys. All right, bye.